Hello everyone, my name is Holly Smith. I'm from the Greater London Authority. I'm a project manager for surface water flooding, and I'm just going to kind of follow on from Emma's presentation and talk about some resources we have here at the GLA that might help you and your communities. So as Emma mentioned, there's different types of flooding in London. And one of the risks is surface water flooding, which is also known as flash flooding. And this can happen when heavy rain falls on hard surfaces, overwhelming drainage and sewers. This sort of flooding is difficult to predict, and it often happens quickly with fast flowing water that can pose a risk to life. As Emma mentioned, it's more likely to happen during intense summer storms, but it can occur any time of year. For example, we've just had a massive downpour here at my office, so it can happen at any time of year. Basements, by their nature, can be more at risk of flooding. So in July 2021, over nearly 1,300 properties that we know of were flooded from 2 flood events in July 2021, and a lot of those properties were basements. While the likelihood of flooding remains low for most basement properties, when it does occur, damage and risk of life can be quite serious. So in response to that, in July last year, the Mayor of London wrote to 45,000 basement properties and properties with basements to urgently raise awareness and help them prepare in the event of a flood. This year, we wrote again to 48,000 Londoners living in basements. We sent out the same leaflet to the same properties plus a few extras to again raise awareness of the risk. There's an image on the screen. That's what the leaflet looked like. This year, we also worked with organisations such as Age UK and British Red Cross and other community groups to deliver an extra 7,000 leaflets to the most vulnerable as well. And I've just put on the screen what the leaflet looks like. I don't expect you to digest that here. There is an online version if you'd like to have a look at it as well, but it's got things, how to prepare in the event of a flood. So lots of things that Emma just went through, offering practical advice and guidance, and what to do after a flood as well. So we have been doing this more targeted approach, working with organisations like the British Red Cross and Age UK and community groups to share this leaflet more widely. So we have more leaflets to give out. So if you would like some for your community groups or your hubs, we would really happily send you some of these leaflets to share with your communities. We are keen for these leaflets to reach as many Londoners as possible, especially those living in basements, obviously, and more vulnerable Londoners as well. So, and also those that don't have digital communications as well. So please do get in touch with me if you have a space where these leaflets can be shared. So you could let me know how many you need and when you need them by, if it's for an event, and how you will share these with Londoners as well. And just on, as Emma mentioned, next week is London Flood Awareness Week. And this is an online, a mainly online campaign that we do to raise awareness of the risk of flooding in London. And so we've got the hashtag there, LDM Flood Aware. And if you can help spread the message on social media, we'd really appreciate your support during next week. So do follow, there's the London Mayor Environment Twitter, which will be kind of leading the campaign, but lots of other organisations will be chipping in, like the London Fire Brigade and things like that. So do get involved if you can. And I will leave it there.